Love is
Love
Blind.
is Blind.
There we go, almost on par. We'll get that. We're starting on season 3, episode 1.
I hope they explain the format.
This is an hour, so...
There's an hour?
Fuck.
Breaking Bad wasn't this long an episode.
This is an experiment to see if you can
Oh god, why is it flashing like that? I feel like it's trying to give me a seizure. The editor's just trying to kill everyone. It's a pull. It's a pull door.
Love is Blind, but we're all handily, conventionally attractive people.
Yeah, it's like there's no real peril there, is there? If they had a few elephant men type people on the other side, there's not much of a gamble to this.
Lachey.
Guys, I'm Nick Lachey. Here you're gonna.
Do you think they cut out an awkward silence there when no one recognised them?
I reckon they had to cut out a bunch of cheering and hollering.
I just feel like this gives you the opportunity to kind of like fall in love with someone's mind before anything else. And then the race, the looks, your job, your status.
The race comes later, he said. They can judge their race once we see them.
I only want to filter out the racists after I've married them.
And then the race, the looks, your job, your status.
Look at this guy after he mentioned that. It's like, this guy's like an angry racist. This guy behind him, and he hadn't thought about that.
If you find someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, you'll propose.
And if they accept, you'll finally see your fiance for the very first time.
This is dystopian. This looks like Black Mirror.
Yeah, what's this void that they're in?
You want kids?
I would be a great mom to like 10 kids.
Oh my
No more,
God,
no
that's the
less.
perfect answer.
I would be an awful mother to 8 children.
If the balance was just slightly wrong, I would be horribly
I always said I
abusive.
wanted a basketball team.
Pods are open!
Oh my
I
god,
like
that
the
shot
voice.
from above them, it looks like they're about to be drone bombed.
It looks like the floor might drop out from underneath them at any moment.
You know, so I have a tattoo on my arm that says.
What can they see?
Just a
Okay,
screen, just like a bathroom window, like blurred out figure.
I don't know that I'd even bother looking at the window, you know what I mean?
I would get up really close to the glass.
My dad was always like, look, whoever you end up with, it has to be a friend.
I'm literally looking for like that best friend, that companion that your dad wants for you.
You're looking for the best friend that my dad wants. You're looking for another man.
Actually, my dad just wants to date you.
My dad is looking for my best friend to date. You.
I've printed out a 3D paper mache head of my father. Now, will you wear this?
Does the head fit?
That sounds like a better dating game show.
Can you fit your head in my father's head? The new hit series on Netflix.
Help, I'm fucking my dad. The new Netflix original series.
They're all just mingling out in the corridors with each other.
No, they're segregated. The way it should be.
Okay. How do they deal with gay people?
Deal with them.
No, like logistically. I guess they just don't, from what I've seen.
They don't enter the void, the corridor void.
In this ideal universe, gay people don't exist.
Like, I don't know who they are, so they...
This corridor is so wide, and they're like bumping shoulders with each other as they go past like a bunch of dickheads.
So busy. I'd be so angry if I was walking through that. But that was like a shopping centre.
What kind of things do you do?
I'm a
he's
ballet dancer.
he's wearing a big Texas hat, so you know what type of man he is.
Racist.
I'm a ballet dancer.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, I still
Oh
do
my
work out.
god!
My mum was killed by a ballet dancer. So he's having a traumatic flashback.
I want to make a lot of babies, for sure.
Oh,
Like,
who was that woman who wanted
like
10?
snap, and they would all appear. I'd say like 7.
Oh, no, sorry, he only wants 7.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean, they could have those 7 kids, but they wouldn't be well looked after, apparently.
What do you do for fun?
I love food. Like on Easter, we do like a big crawfish boil usually.
Oh, that's
So-
awesome. We're just like perfect match over
Yeah.
here. Oh, yeah.
Is this an experiment to breed the most boring humans the world has ever seen?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like they've been like Kafka-esque conditioned into giving the worst conversations possible. We just had a montage of Colleen telling 10 different people that she's a ballerina. which isn't too stimulating.
The most interesting thing that was said over 4 hours.
Height, no kids, no smoker, those check boxes, and what I've been doing outside
She's
of
sucking
here
on a pacifier.
has obviously-
Can you get back? 'Cause she was sucking on a pacifier.
What is she doing?
What is that? No smokers, no height, no kids, and they have to be okay with me sucking on my pacifier at night. What is going on? And why is it out of focus as well? Like, it's not even an interesting detail to the camera crew on this show. It's just like, yeah, everyone, she's sucking her pacifier. Everyone does that.
What I've been doing outside.
Oh, she's really going at it. Imagine being on a reality show and in post they digitally add you sucking on a dummy. You're like, what? Wait, I didn't do that.
And then they introduce a narrator who only talks about how you suck on a pacifier all the time. We never hear the narrator at the end of the episode just like, and then Colleen started sucking on her pacifier again all night. Credits.
She said, yum yum, I love my little tummy. And the
It's a cruel impersonation. The way they cut that shot made it look like he was just jacking off in there.
And this is your communal masturbation room. You may masturbate together in this room, but nowhere else.
Oi, get out of here. This is the men's masturbation room. Love is blind.
Love is blind, and so am I after leaving the masturbation room.
You sort of sync up with the other person, and I could feel the pleasure that you're feeling as I bring you pleasure, and vice versa. When you're sort of synced
What
up like
pleasure
that,
does he think he's bringing her right now?
on the nipples, on your arm,
Caress the nipples.
a tongue down your tummy, like
Your tummy.
I lick your tummy.
that was my first experience doing orgasmic pleasure.
Oh my god, run far from this guy. This guy, the way he talks, it's like he's an alien.
It's frightening.
The ultimate goal of that is to have an orgasm without ejaculating.
The ultimate goal is to cum dust.
Sort of mini orgasms.
Fucking hell, shut up! Shut up, I don't care about your mini orgasms. She's not said anything for minutes.
He's just going on a 20-minute monologue about how he likes to come.
Yeah, dude, we all like to cum. I'd be banging against the glass.
There's also this sexual kung fu, as they call it.
Where I beat people up and then I fuck them. What's he talking about? The way he talks, it sounds like he's like a sex bot in the comment section.
It's like I'm trying to fuck Cleverbot.
All of that is to have an orgasm without ejaculating. And there's a set of practices.
It's like citing research papers.
Imagine you sit down on a first date with someone and you go, yes, so I like orgasms, but I don't like to come.
How many days into the experiment are we? How many days of the communal wanking room has he endured without coming that drove him to the level of horniness to have this conversation with a glass wall?
On the topic of that, when I was in grad school,
Are they going to sleep here tonight?
Yeah, why don't we have blankets?
Is it cold? Is the heating out? It is freezing. Look at his chest. It's so cold in here.
You can see those nipples through the glass.
Wow, this is like my best friend.
Wow.
And then it turned into, like, wow, I really care about this person.
They have them, they think like dogs. This is like what I think a dog's monologue would be like. Jokes on the crisp. There are no doctors in the Love Dungeon. Men's living quarters.
They're all just lounging around like tigers at the zoo. They got nothing to do.
Like the press polar bears just pacing back and forth. Look at that. This is dystopian. Look at their drinking options. Look at this.
Green.
It looks like the cow's a bit more popular than the green juice.
What's green juice? It's like some Dr. Seuss shit.
Your options to quench your thirst for the whole time you're down here. You may pick between green juice or cow. One of them will kill you quicker than the other.
It's like a saw trap. They're in beakers. That milk is warm. It's room temperature cow.
I imagine the producers come in and they go, we've noticed you've hardly touched your green juice.
If you don't drink more of your green juice, your vitamins will be low, and you shan't sustain yourself for the rest of the contest.
Fuck yeah, we got game night.
Game night, some fucking paper on a table.
How long has it been? Where's the sky?
Why are they depriving them of, like... There's no reason they can't have phones and stuff.
They're all gonna get vitamin C deficiency.
I wanted you to know I grew up without heat and AC, like.
And it's like being at home again.
Negative money in my life. I've had nothing.
I thought we were going to play Pictionary. What's going on?
No, this is not what I've drawn.
I'm completely in love with you.
It's like I really fucking like love you.
What?
Really?
You're an insane person. These people are insane.
Like every night, like I go to sleep and I'm like, God, I wish like Brendan was here. Like
The only way this is justifiable is if they've been here like 4 weeks minimum.
No, the whole process is 10 days, right? This is day 1.
It can't be. It can't be. They spend all day just going from room to room to lobby to room to lobby.
We're watching each day in their life of being in this weird underground bunker. Wait. You're telling me that guy went on his giant sex monologue day 1?
Do you reckon he did that to every woman he spoke to?
Yeah. Oh, I bet there's hours of cut footage.
We actually saw a compilation of best bits from all of his speeches.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Really? Really do you? Oh no!
Lights out.
It's bedtime.
There is not enough love to power the love chamber. We must cut your power until
It's
you
like
all
the
admit
scare
love.
floor. We need to fill up our batteries with eroticism.
Our power is somehow fueled by love and screams.
You are not providing enough love, so an alternative must be found.
Is this like their daily exercise, the corridor? We really got to stretch their legs out.
Guys are attracted to me because they find a ballet dancer.
Oh, shit.
Fuck me, no they're not. Ballet dancer is nobody's kink, except maybe that tantric orgasm guy.
I want you to kick the cum out of me.
She's a pretty face, or it's fun talking to a ballet dancer.
No one thinks that.
Someone's doing that. Oh, I love talking to ballet dancers.
How we vibe off of each other, the banter, like.
Oh my
so,
God.
What was that
as long
teleporter
as we
noise?
can have a good time like that, each other, the banter, like.
The power's back on.
I want a big family.
Like 5, 6 kids.
This is insane. Everyone's at like 5 is the minimum.
You have 2 kids, you're basically infertile to these people.
I'm thinking about her though, because she's a ballerina, and that just.
God, this ballerina thing. What's this alternative universe we're in?
She was right. God damn her, she was right. Everyone loves ballerinas.
I don't get hit on the plane. You know, who's gonna hit on me when I'm sweaty at the gym, right? But
Yeah, men famous for not hitting on women in the gym.
That's the one highest statistic regarding men.
The number of men hitting on women at the gym is an all-time low.
That's why the show exists.
I was extremely skeptical of this entire experiment.
It's not an experiment, we're on season 3.
Yeah.
But waking up this morning, everything's clear. I feel
What
good.
did you do last night, mate? Woke up, got a great clarity of mind. I had some cow for breakfast.
Not sure what it was, it didn't taste like milk. It was bitty.
I want you to know, number one.
I love as well then the implication that this is morning, but they're all dressed in evening wear, which is inappropriate.
Just part of the... It's not like unbearable torture, but just constant slight uncomfortability.
Yeah, it's like 5 degrees too cold, and they've got to dress really formally all the time. You know what? If I was in Love Is Blind and they told me these people aren't going to see you, I'd be in like joggers. I'd be in my pajamas all day. You know what I mean? They can't see me.
I'm so obsessed. I'm so in love with you. I just want to tell you I love you.
These are not healthy people, right?
No, this is... We found the most unhinged people off the street we could.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me? Oh yeah, that is okay. That is the show. Is this wall gonna come up if she says yes, or it's gonna squash him if she says no?
Let's put an odd in. It's either gonna be, you're right, that the wall lifts up when she says yes, and if she says no, the walls start pushing in and he gets flattened.
I think it would be a fun twist if they both died if she said no.
Oh, like there's a light at the bottom, and their little feet visible to each other.
It's like a toilet stall.
Yes, I will.
Right, I understand that they have to marry each other, like that, in order to progress in the show. So that bit, it's not his fault. It's not weird that he proposed to her. It's weird that they love each other. After day 2.
I hope you know what you're signing up for. I'm a lot. I'm a crazy mess.
Well, I wish you would have said that before I proposed.
What the fuck do you mean?
Now comes out all the garbage.
And you know, I hate other women.
I hate other women. If other women look at you, I'm gonna rip their hair out.
You're mine now. What happens to the rest of them?
How are they whittled down? I don't understand.
I can't keep up with this many people for an entire show.
I know. Kyle, as soon as they were on screen together, I just resigned to the fact that I'm not going to have any idea who anyone is. Even though their names come up every time they talk.
You know it's going to be doing that in the finale as well. That's how you know you've got a good show, when you have to remind people of the names as they're getting married.
I mean, I know for sure I don't want a shallow marriage relationship.
You know, I don't know.
Is that a problem for her?
I would like a quite shallow marriage.
Maybe I am a shallow person, then, you know, whatever.
I know I'm not.
I know I'm not shallow because I like pretty dresses and and short-term relationships.
Are they getting married?
Why?
What is this? The marriage room. What's that weird portal? What's that green screen thing against the wall?
I've spent every second in
Oh, is it the bathroom?
Piss into the orb.
Oh, it's a door. Kyle, it is a portal.
It's a portal to the women's quarters.
Just, you see the orgasm guy try and pry it open after dark. Oh, she looks like the Babadook in that.
What is she doing?
Oh, so awkward. The Foley. Listen to the breathing.
Their
Listen to the
clothes
breathing.
rustling.
Oh my god.
Oh, like is that the sound guy? Is that them?
The sound guy's accidentally swallowed the boom mic.
You just see him in the silhouette of the door.
With this huge stick coming out of his neck.
Will you marry me?
Oh, they have to do it again. Oh, they have to propose again.
What if he said no now?
What does he do? Does he just silently look at her and turn and walk back the other way?
He walks straight past her into the women's dormitory and proposes to someone else.
Do we leave? Are we ascending up into space? What do they do?
Fade to white.
They just turn to stone. Is that them done? So I guess what? They get married off one by one?
When I asked if they were going to give us a recap of how the show works, you laughed at me. I don't understand the premise.
Love is blind, Kyle. Love is blind.
Love is blind, but overwhelmingly straight and attractive.